gun. That's a bad idea. And here's why. If you're pro-gun, what is the other side? Anti-gun. They think guns are bad, and that the right position to take is to be anti-gun. If you say you're pro-gun, you hand the other side a win. You should think of yourself as pro-rights. If you're pro-rights, what's the other side? Anti-rights. And who wins that argument? You do. You're pro-rights, pro-freedom, pro-liberty, pro-self-defense. They are anti-rights, anti-liberty, anti-self-defense. They kill us with the language, you know that. They've been talking about assault weapons in here. Assault is a kind of behavior. It is not a kind of hardware. You'll get this in the JPFO newsletter because I edit it. You will hear all sorts of pro-rights language in that newsletter and in their e-blasts. And occasionally an e-blast goes out because the editor of that doesn't get a chance to run everything by me. They don't want me to be a roadblock. And then I make corrections. They want you'll see this in the media. They keep talking about shooting instead of murder. On CNN, MSNBC, the networks, Washington Post, and the New York Times, there was a shooting. Shooting is a sport. It's the number 2 sport in America, bigger than golf. Murder is a crime, and they never talk about the murderer or murders. They talk about shooting and the shooter. They denigrate our sport and a righteous American pursuit by talking about shooting and shootings and mass shooters instead of mass murderers. They're killing you with the language. Don't let them do it. You will not see that in the JPFO literature, but you will in the NRA literature, and I keep trying to fix them. And I do fix them some. They are now talking about normal capacity magazines instead of high capacity magazines, because a Glock takes a normal capacity magazine. We used to have a group here in Arizona. How many of you are from Arizona? We used to have a group called TUG, the unorganized group, or the umbrella group. It was a group of groups. And all the little groups used to get together and have a dinner and discuss ideas and make trouble. And we were good at it. And it's time to do that again. So if you find me in the lobby and you're in some local group, rifle group, shooting group, any kind of thing like that, I still have over a minute, Mark. You watch yourself. I got a clock too. Keep you honest. The Mark Walters Show. We need to get all the local groups together, and you do too in your state, and meet over a meal, break bread. Get together, sit and talk. You'd be amazed what happens. It's the First Amendment, the part everybody forgets about, the right to assemble. That's why they don't like gun shows. It's the right to assemble. You put a bunch of people in a room like this and good stuff happens. And you get ideas and you bounce them off each other. Find a restaurant that has a room, separate checks, because you're all Jewish at heart. Separate checks. If a restaurant won't take separate checks, screw them. You won't write invoices for all of us? We don't need your business. We'll find a place that will. And let them write separate checks. Go there, talk. What can we do to improve the situation? Which legislators are good and deserve our support? Now I'm out of time. Thank you very much. Go join JPFO. Thank you.